Welcome to Sharpen Your Skills, Cosmetology Training Program, Student Happenings, number 12. Hi, welcome to Sharpen Your Skills, where learning is hands-on. Sponsored by Sharpen Your Skills Continuing Education and Salon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have a special guest, Miss Khadijah, my student. Hi. Today, we are going to continue with doing our live models. So she's on her way. So we're getting prepared for our live models. Yes, we're putting on our masks.
Gotta tie mine. My head a little small.
We're putting on our masks. So we're getting ready for our live model that's coming in to receive a shampoo, a conditioning treatment, and
Thermal wave.
blow dry and a thermal wave. And that is one of the practical skills that's required when you take the cosmetology training program by the state of Virginia. That's where we are. So we're getting ready for our live model to come in. We're getting set up with all of our tools and our implements and our supplies, and of course our products that we're going to be using on our live model's hair. So we just wanted to take the time to say welcome and thank you for joining us, and we hope you enjoy the video in our class today. Welcome back again. We have Miss Tatiana here. She's also one of our former students here from Sharpen Your Skills Continuing Education and Salon. She is a graduate of our cosmetology instructor program. Yay!
Yay!
She is a licensed cosmetologist as well as a licensed cosmetology instructor. Woo! So Tatiana comes in almost every week to help with our live model services program that we have for our students. And so today, like I said earlier, she is receiving a shampoo, conditioning treatment, a blow dry, and a thermal waving service. So we always start out with our client intake form and doing our consultation and finding out, you know, just how the hair is doing, the hair and the scalp is doing before we go into the shampooing and the conditioning and the actual salon service that the client will be receiving. So right now, Khadijah is going through and using a dimming brush to brush through and also to examine at the same time her hair and scalp, and just to do some detangling and just brushing that hair out and getting it prepared for the shampooing and the conditioning service, which is very, very important. It's always really, really good to analyze the scalp to make sure that if there are any concerns about the client's scalp, that you can discuss it with them, make any recommendations that need to be made, if they need to be referred to a doctor, such as a dermatologist, if they have anything going on. You can be able to do that. I want to say once again, as professional cosmetologists, we have to stay within the scope of our license. So we are not allowed to diagnose any type of conditions on the scalp or the skin. We have to, by law, refer them to a physician if we see anything that could be of a concern or of a problem, so that they can operate within the scope of their licenses as doctors and physicians to further help the client. So that's why she's going through and brushing through. It gives her an opportunity to look at the scalp, loosen the hair up. If there's any product in the hair, anything like gel, edge controls, or anything that would keep the hair, you know, sticking together, that gives her the opportunity to kind of break the hair apart, break all of that up, and get it ready for the shampooing and conditioning service. it also gives her an opportunity to talk to her client and find out how her hair was doing since her last salon service visit. So this is very, very important when you are learning in cosmetology school, that you learn about client consultations, that you learn about hair and scalp analysis, and how to do a proper shampooing and conditioning. This is very, very important so that you set a great foundation for the service that the client is about to receive. All right, so now we have our client over in the shampoo area. We've gotten her nice and comfortable. We like to allow them to be able to put their feet up so that they can be in full relaxation mode. This is very, very important, especially a lot of our clients, they work, some of them may have kids, they may have jobs that are very, very stressful. So the shampooing and the conditioning service, along with a scalp massage, is to help the client to be able to relax while they're getting their hair shampooed and conditioned, their scalp cleansed. It should be a very relaxing service. So you want to also make sure that the temperature on the water is correct. You want to make sure that it is not too hot, that it is not too cold, and that it is comfortable for the client. So you want to make sure that it's not too cold, so you're not, freezing them at the shampoo bowl, and you want to make sure that it's not too hot because you don't want it to be burning the scalp. You want to make sure that it is just right and that it is comfortable for them. Today we're using Mizani True Textures Moisture Replenish shampoo and conditioner. That is what Miss Khadijah is using on Tatiana's hair today. And that is their natural hairline. It's very, very good. I really, really like how it works on natural and relaxer-free hair. And you have to make sure that you're using the proper products for the client that you have sitting in the chair at that time. Products are not one size fit all. You have to make sure that it is right for the hair type and the hair texture that you are working on at any given time. Okay, so now we have our client's hair that is been shampooed and conditioned. She also received her scalp massage. And so now we're further detangling it. Also have our Mizani Miracle Milk. This is actually a leave-in conditioner for all hair types. It's really, really good for detangling the hair, and it has a lot of different benefits. But I'm big on, if you're going to use a leave-in, use a liquid one. Because the other types of leave-ins, the ones that are creams, are so heavy, and then once you put a cream leave-in conditioner in someone's hair, or even in your own hair, it coats it. So anything that you try to put on a person's hair after you put on that cream leave-in conditioner, it's not able to get in because it is coated by that leave-in conditioner that is heavy, and it's a cream base. So that's why I like the Mizani 25 Miracle Milk, because it is a liquid leave-in conditioner, and I use it for detangling. I also use it when I am doing things like two-strand twists or coils. It's really good for that if you like to, use conditioners when you are doing natural styles. So because her hair is relaxer free, Khadijah is sectioning her hair off before she starts the blow dry, because you just don't want to jump in and start blow drying the hair. You also want to keep that hair, wet, so it will be easier to use. This is the Silk Elements heat protection spray, the olive heat protection spray. So you also want to protect that hair or the thermal service that you're getting ready to do on your client's hair. We don't put a lot of oils on Tatiana's hair because of her curl pattern. She has a good amount of hair, but it is fine. So too much oil will weigh it down. So we usually just use the Mazzani 25 Miracle Milk, and we use the Silk Elements Olive Heat Protection Spray. You gonna blow dry with your demi? I'm using the dimming brush to stretch the hair while she's blow drying it. The dimming brush is really, really good for blow drying natural and relaxer free hair, to help to stretch that curl pattern. And then I'll turn it down so that you can get areas that are closest to the face, so that you're not blowing the person in the face with high heat. Turn it down, and so that you're doing a gentler blow dry action closer to the face.
So try to continue to work on it.
Here you can see that Khadijah is almost finished blow drying Tatiana's hair. She is using a silicone bristle brush from the Scalp Master line of brushes. It is similar to a Denman brush. The only difference is that it has balls on the tips of the bristles, which keeps the hair from getting caught and snagged when blow drying. It is very, very good for stretching that curl pattern out on relaxer-free or natural hair. Here I am demonstrating for Khadijah how to smooth out the hair in the hairline area. I am using a mini or travel size flat iron that is not only hot in the flat surfaces of the flat iron, but is hot on the outside in the beveled areas of the flat iron. This allows me to be able to use the outside surfaces to be able to smooth the hairline and even in the areas closest to the part in the middle of Tatiana's head. We want to make sure that we're doing this safely so that we're not burning the client on their scalp or on their face in the hairline area. So Tatiana's hair has been completely blow dried and her hairline has been smoothed out in the front, on the sides, and her hairline in the nape area. Now Khadijah is subsectioning her hair in preparation for the thermal waving process. Khadijah is using a carbon rat tail comb that is for high heat thermal services. So these type of combs don't melt when you use them. And she's using a large thermal waver to give Tatiana large waves in her hair. These are also known as triple barrel wavers. And you see how Khadijah is placing the comb when she's closest to the scalp underneath that waver so that she protects Tatiana's scalp from getting burned. So Khadijah has made it to the top portion of Tatiana's hair. She has performed the thermal waving process on all the other parts of Tatiana's hair. Once again, you see how Khadijah is placing that comb underneath the waver to protect Tatiana's scalp from being burned. Now she's giving Tatiana a mirror to give her the opportunity to see the finished look, to see whether she is satisfied with her salon service, and if there's any adjustments that need to be made, she can be able to tell Khadijah at this time. All right. So there we have it. We have the finished look. We have the finished look of our shampoo, condition, and blow dry and thermal wave service.
Yes.
And so we thank you for joining us today for our class time, our practical skill time. We thank you for watching our video, and like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to find out any more information about our cosmetology training program here at Sharpen Your Skills Continuing Education and Salon, visit us online at sharpenyourskills.com, or you can email admissions@sharpenyourskills.com. Bye.
Bye.